Guys, so here we are. I am at the Hobby Island showroom. I'm here with my boy Frankie. Frankie, how are you doing?
I'm fine, and you, my man?
I am amped up. I am excited. I am ready to rumble. It is unboxing day. This is one of my favorite days of the month because it means the new stock has arrived and we get to show you guys all the magical things that have just arrived. And I am super jealous of all the clients that have just received the items. I thought I'd share some of the magic with you, right? So, Frankie, what are we looking at today? What is in this box? This box that says Deluxe set. What is here?
Now this one is quarter scale QS012. It's an Iron Man Mark III Deluxe version one.
Whew, okay, so I am a major Iron Man fan. Frankie sort of likes Iron Man a little bit, as you can tell by his Iron Man collection that has like every single armor. but you know, we are both very big Iron Man fans. This is a very big figure. But I must caution you, Frankie, I know you are very critical. Now, in as much as your expectations are very high, at the same time we must remember that we are fans and we are chilled, okay?
Yeah.
So no fighting. Promise?
I try.
Okay, I'll take that. Okay. So we are going to unbox this bad boy. We are going to assemble it because I believe that there's some assembly required. Lots of batteries, and we're going to talk to you about it after this. Here we go. Okay, so we have done the first part of the unboxing, and we thought we'd just take a moment just to talk to you guys about something that I don't think gets enough attention. The art that is Hot Toys boxes. Because this one over here, like we're looking at this thing over here, and this headpiece here is actually die cut. And it's the box itself has like this, how you say, like embossed, is it like this gilded embossed effect on it that it's probably going to get washed out with the camera lighting over here, but it is beautiful because like it's like as though the box itself is sculpted
Even the lines. Wow.
That's really cool. Okay, we just wanted to show you that thing. We're going to carry on unboxing now. We're just going to bring it slightly closer over here to our other camera so you guys can see. And yeah, okay, so let us get right into it. Oh, let us go. We need some Iron Man music, like Iron Man music. Like what's the Iron Man theme song? No.
Are you serious?
I don't know. That sounds like a Nokia. No.
I don't know. Maybe Motorola.
Okay. Okay. You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Wow.
Yes, man. Okay. Wow. This is what I am talking about, right? Okay, I got so excited that the puppy out there got a bit scared, but it is, yes, no, we hear you. Okay, so, oh, guys, all the quarter scale glory that we talked about. Now, I just want to give you an idea of scale, like how big this thing really is, right? So, what I have here is a normal 3-point plug adapter. You can see that, right? And putting it next to this thing over here, oh, you can't, okay, so you can see, putting it over here, you can see that this is massive. I mean, if you compare it to the head, that's how big this thing is. So,
try to use a pen?
That's even better, right? Thank you, Frankie, right? So, massive. Okay, so let's carry on, and let's do this thing.
It's the instruction.
Okay, so real quick right here, every Hot Toys figure comes with an instruction booklet enclosed. Strongly suggest, in fact not strongly suggest, just read the thing first, okay? Take 5 minutes, go through it so you don't break anything. That's what we're going to do right now. We'll chat to you in a bit.
Oh, this is weird. Where's the, like, where's the, you know, it's, what those things? The springs and shit. No, just put it back. Let's see. Okay. No, it's strange, huh? how does it come on? Where's the on button? Oh, no, this is battery storage. We keep extra batteries inside here. Storage. Right, there's a screwdriver. Batteries there. That's funny. Like, so there's a battery storage area. So we all say like, hey man, yeah, it's a damn good idea.
Okay, so we are all assembled. It only took us about 34 minutes.
Less than.
But yeah, no, they're less than that. But like the major challenge that we had was the fact that we thought we understood the instructions, but then when you look at it carefully, you realize, oh wait, there's other pieces over here. So guys, critical. Take 5 minutes of your time, look at the instructions. It will save you ages, it will save you ages. So start over here. As is always the case with reviews, we're going to consider the two essential elements that, of course, being the aesthetics and the so-called ish factor. We're going to come to the ish factor in a moment. Let's talk aesthetics. Okay, so when we talk about aesthetics, we talk about what does the figure look like, what is it going to do for your display, and what's that going to be like. So the first thing we want to talk about is, of course, all the accessories it comes with. Now, this is the deluxe version. So the deluxe version comes really detailed base that you are seeing right now. It also includes an alternative head sculpt. It is, of course, the articulated fingers. I love this. On all my Hot Toys, I have this particular set over here on. It has the punching hands, and then of course it has the repulsor blast hands like this over here. So that's very nice. And then I note that there's also some battle damage pieces here as well. So the battle damage pieces, there's a battle damage torso and battle damage shoulder pads, and all of these just pop off and slot on over there as well. Easy to do, but this is the look that I like. This is like the pre-battle over here, so I'm really like
the signature pose.
Frankie, how are you feeling right now?
All right, this is my, I think, 1, 2, 3. This is my fourth, 1 to 4th quarter scale.
Yes.
Iron Man, right? Yeah, Mark III. And it's, actually, I like the Mark III the most.
Yeah, this is your favorite armor.
Because it's the favorite armor, right? And you can see the lights, it's beautiful. Then later on, we will switch off the light and then let them see the effects.
There. But like, what's really awesome, right? And the attention to detail. So over here at the back. Okay, let's start from the bottom going up, right? So Frankie and I were struggling with this. We couldn't figure out how to get the batteries in here because this entire piece over here with the carves actually pops out, and the batteries are hidden under that. And we were like, what? So, and what's really nice is like the light is just like how in the movie the lights bleed through all these areas of here, and it's so bright. That's really awesome all throughout. And what's nice is when they did the paint work over here, they actually simulated some scuffing and some battle damage throughout it as well. So some light exhaust burns and all of that all throughout over there. This is the Hot Toys attention to detail. Very impressive indeed. As you move all the way throughout all the panels, all the pieces and stuff, it is an exact replica of the armor as it appears in the movie. Incredible, on point, badass to the freaking bone. And another thing that I really liked is, so like what Frankie is showing us over here is, okay, so there's the arc reactor, right? And you're going to see now, as you see on your screen right now, there's bleeding through of light, the blue light through the other areas in the armor itself. So that's something that we saw in the movie, which was really cool. And they translated that through there. The lights over here in the arm, and of course, very bright lights here in the face club, and that's how it looks under. Right. So yeah. The batteries are included. There are how many batteries in total? How many batteries do you have to put in? Was it 18?
18, yeah.
18 batteries, guys.
18 batteries.
18 batteries.
Yeah.
And we were quite excited that we found a little screwdriver in there as well. So that was nice. So the 18 batteries for the figure itself are included. You need to have 3 AA batteries for the base itself, which are not included. So just keep that in mind. Right, so aesthetically, I mean, this was a no-brainer. It is a Hot Toys figure. It is a quarter scale figure at that. So we know for a fact that on as far as the overall look, this is going to bring this thing to be alive. To bring this thing to be alive. What I mean is, it's going to bring this thing to life. And Frankie, you have 3 other ones. You don't need this, man.
Again?
Yeah, no. Like, I mean, we did another unboxing earlier of the Infinity Gauntlet, the Nano Gauntlet. And I was telling Frankie how he does it here, and he chased me from here. So I don't want to get chased again because the dog is like sitting outside there. I don't want to get chowed. But, oh, my man, this is a beautiful piece.
Yes.
This is a beautiful piece.
It's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece.
The one thing that we were concerned about was when you are mounting, when you're assembling it, there's some assembly required in terms of the base over here. Again, read the instructions, be very, very careful how you put everything together because there are some small parts of there that might break if you try to push it and you're not careful.
Yeah.
And another thing Frankie pointed out to me was, you see over here, it just turned, so over here on the base, it has the, it's a much larger version of the so-called crotch grabber base, but it's just the pin, it's just I forgot how they describe it, but we are of the view that perhaps if this thing over here, you see what's nice, because it's translucent, you can't see, you can't see the pole over here, but the problem is now that with the weight of the figure, it's quite heavy. You know what it is? We worry that if you're not careful and you bump it, you might find yourself warping or breaking this thing over here. So just be very, very, very careful. The figure itself is quite hardy. The base is very, very solid. But at the same time, I mean, it is a high-end collectible. It's very expensive. So you don't want to damage anything. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah. So, what are your thoughts? What impresses you the most?
Actually, the weight and it's very good actually for Hot Toys as they consider about the customer because it's like what Zed said, it's include the screwdriver for changing the batteries, right?
Yeah.
So this is, this is very, very good for the clients. Very details because Hot Toys think about the clients.
The entire collector experience. It's the entire experience that they look at because from the moment you open this and the way the entire box is set up, the wrapping, we spoke to you about the die cut material over there as well. And when you look at everything and just the entire experience of assembling it, I had a lot of fun. I was scared. I was a little bit scared because Frankie is right here. But if it was me in the comfort of my own home, I would have just been cracking it like for no more. Now, aesthetically, I think we've established it is on point, right? The paint work, like I said, what I just want to highlight for you guys again, what really, really impresses me, and again, keeping with that theme of attention to detail is, like, you can see the scuff marks and stuff over here. You might be fooled into thinking that, oh no, my figure is damaged, but then you realize, oh wait, that they actually painted it to look like that. So I'm like, that is sharp, that is smart. I really like that of this. So I'm very, very impressed with it. It's bright, it's vibrant, and like we were saying in our other video about the Nano Gauntlet, and I invite you to check that out. There'll be a link appearing somewhere on the screen. And what you need to do is you're going to watch that video, and we made an observation about how the paint, we still can't figure out whether it's metallic paint or matte paint because it's so bright, it's so well done that it simulates a metallic luster despite the fact that this figure over here is in fact a plastic figure. Now how awesome is that?
Actually, if you're a new collector, you never know it's made by plastic because of the coloring, right? It's not 100% metallic color, I can say, like what you mentioned before. But because this is the armor for battle, it's not the Ferrari car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it won't like 100% metallic color. I think this is very matched to the movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that is the point. That is the point. I'm just really so impressed because again, we have a very strong light source over there. And again, when you're looking from this side here, the way the light bounces off it, the way it reflects, the way the shadows work, and even over here now, when you look as though it looks as though it's embossed, I'm just really, I'm always impressed by what Hot Toys does. But then when you can see it at this scale, and on so many different levels over here, it's just something to behold. It's just something to behold. I really regret not getting in on the pre-order for this thing over here. Because of my jealousy now, I nearly broke Frankie's one. but I really regret not getting in on the pre-order. And on that note there, I remind you once again that because these are ridiculously limited figures, it is critical that you pre-order so you don't miss out like me. So I invite you once again to check out Hobby Island's pages, and again, details will appear somewhere so you can see, and then get in on the next lot of pre-orders so you don't miss out. That brings us to the end of our discussion for the aesthetics. We turn our attention to the age factor. Now, for those of you who don't know, the age factor is a generic standard that I've coined where I assess the degree to which a figure makes one go ish with excitement or ish with disappointment. And honestly speaking, I go through the ish and the ish because it's completion. But I don't think you will ever have a scenario with a Hot Toys figure where you're going to be like ish, disappointment. This is such a beautiful figure. It is such an imposing figure and a piece. When you take it from the bottom, I'm going to show you for a second. And as you go down, and then you come all the way up again, it is a huge piece. This base is something else entirely because it is just such an imposing piece. And it will be a wonderful addition to any display. And, okay, so that rounds out our discussion. I would have to say that this elicits a resounding-ish, and it is absolutely something that you need to get yourself in on. Unfortunately, I doubt you're going to be able to get one of these. So don't miss out on the next one. Get in on the pre-orders. Frankie, for anyone who is interested in getting in on the Hot Toys journey, how do they reach you? Where do they go? And what do they do?
Okay, once again, please just focus on our website, www.hobbyisland.co.za, and also on our Facebook page, Hobby Island. Yeah. We update the new pre-order items, immediately. Okay, yeah.
Okay, now Frankie is a bit too modest to tell you about this, so I will as well. Eventually, you want to work your way onto their VIP list because them VIPs get some really cool discounts and some other cool stuff as well. But you got to be in it to win it, so you know what you need to do. In the meanwhile, though, we hope that you've enjoyed this. Let us know in the comments down below, and tell us in the comments now what you think about what are you looking to collect, what have you been collecting, what are your thoughts on this figure if you have one, and as always, like, share, subscribe, follow, do all of that stuff, and we'll chat to you guys soon. Peace.